And remember, that's when everybody kind of was just like, what is
This is
she
awkward.
doing?
This is weird. What is she
Yeah,
talking
it
about?
was like that. Yeah, that's the word I want to use. Awkward. Like everybody was kind of like weirded out. Like what is this? Like what are you doing right now? Type of thing. We all was saying it, and I'm glad you said it was you because I couldn't think of who else it was. I know it was DJ, Chocolate, Tali, you, me, and B.
Remember, because I texted you because I got irritated and
Hey,
I was
see,
like, I
even
don't
Cash in the
understand what this
comments
guy.
talking about it. It got weird and annoying because everybody was trying to figure out like what is this? Like we didn't understand what it was. It was like I'm trying to. I don't know. I
It
couldn't
was
even
because
pinpoint what it was.
You and B was flirting. Well, not even flirting. Like, you know how y'all do like a little playful banter back and forth. And
Hmm.
you was like, I don't even give a damn. I just want to hit. And then Rush came up there and it was like, that's your problem. And then she started like kind of like getting into your ass, but like it was like kind of like awkward because it was like, where does this come from? She was like, you don't care about nothing. You're doing all this extra, like you act like you don't give a fuck about nobody. And that stuff is hurtful, and I feel like you really do. I know who you are and everything else. And we was like, where the fuck did this come from? We was over there just like chilling and playing around, and then it went on into your live, and we were still trying to figure out what the fuck was going on.
I think at some point, like when it was going on, Tali was calling out like just a little bit, and then I end up just calling out like the rest of it. But we had all kind of peeped, and we was like, "What the hell is this? Like, what the fuck? Like, what is she trying to get at? Like, what the hell is this?" And I think somebody kept saying something like, um, who kept telling her like, they kept saying like, "Rush, you like friend? Like you like friend? Like you trying to get at friend?"
And but here's the thing. This is the only thing I'm trying to address. This particular part, what you just said, okay? Because that's what was brought up yesterday. Is me and you, like me trying to get at you. That is the only thing I came up here to clear out anything. Okay? Let's make this
Oh, there goes
under
up there.
and overstood right now. Okay? Now I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, friend, and you say what your answers are. When I first came into your platform, what has always been my nickname for you?
Stud Daddy.
Okay, has Stud Daddy that's always been my nickname for you? Has
Hi,
it ever been taken?
Token.
No. Has it ever been taken seriously? Did you ever take that seriously?
I didn't per se because I knew what I wanted, so no, I didn't.
Okay, so when we flirt back and forth, if I say like, "Oh, I want
Yeah, I
friend do
hit my
this,"
gift goal. Yeah, I hit my gift goal.
is
Please hit
it
it to
been on
15,
some
please,
playful
y'all. My
banter,
gift goal 15,
or
y'all.
do you
Please.
think I've been serious?
I can't hear you. You're gonna have to repeat that.
Okay, so if after those two questions, if I'm on your live and I'm quote unquote flirting with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, I want franchise to do this on me, or this toy on me, or this or that, right? Is
Mm-hmm.
it play for Is it understood as play for banter, or is it not understood?
It all depends.
Rush, it was. Wait, I'm reading the comments about the liquor bottle. They talk about what they thought somebody was guarding the liquor bottle. It was you definitely overdid your scene that one day in Tali panel. You definitely
You want to
overdid your
take
scene.
this shit to another court, tearing down Bella?
Oh, sorry, guys.
You being messy.
Sorry, guys.
Go ahead, finish asking your questions, Rush. I'm not trying to be rude,
No,
but I am.
that was it. That was my last. That was my last question.
Wait,
Like,
who mute
I
my
feel
mic?
like I
Who
just,
mute my mic?
Girl, ain't nobody touch your mic.
Oh.
I just really feel like, you know what I'm saying, like me, you, because I said, okay, well, let me ask you this one last question. Have you ever talked on the back end on anything?
Other than you sending your Snapchat, no, that was it. You sent your Snapchat.
No, we have not. So it's like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, it's just a running narrative that I fuck with franchise. Like, I don't have beef with franchise at all whatsoever. I fuck with franchise a long way. I just don't like that how yesterday it was like, oh well, you seem like you want, like, no, like that's not what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like me and her,
It all came
we
from
me and
that
her
one day.
flirt
Go ahead. I'm
playfully.
sorry. I repeat it. I'm sorry. I had overtalked on you. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, people be like, oh, well, Rush, you was flirting with franchise. Okay, so what? So what I did, like, that doesn't mean that I actually want franchise. You see what I'm saying? Like, people don't, what we say isn't always what we do. And it is what it is. And I fuck a franchise. I'm not mad at franchise whatsoever, nor was I trying to confront franchise to even cause the beef or anything like that. It was just on some clarification type shit. So I'm gonna hop down.
I know you lying to me, Chrissy. Okay, so yeah,
Why y'all
it
letting
all,
people in here and I said the door is closed?
your name was mentioned Holly panel, and it kind of got, as you could tell from two others, a little on the awkward side. I'm not even gonna say a little. It was completely awkward from almost all the guests that were in there. We were all trying to figure out what were you hinting at and what was going on because multiple people asked.
The door is closed and don't reject nobody. Just leave them in the box. Yeah, don't do nothing.
Multiple people.
What I will say, I can admit, I drunk.
I don't know if you were drunk or not that night. You probably were. I'm not trying to be funny, but yeah, you probably were 9 out of 10 because you definitely overdid your scene. You definitely did.
And you know
It
what?
made everybody uncomfortable. And the one
I'm not
person
trying
that
to
didn't
deny.
realize,
I'm not trying to deny my accountability, but it does play a factor, right?
no, because a drunk man speaks sober thoughts.
We'll go with that. We'll run with that. Go ahead.
So yeah, anywho, everybody was able to kind of catch on to what was going on, but the one person, which was B. But everybody kind of caught on to what was going on, and we were kind of lost as hell with, I guess, like the whatever it was you were trying to push, because you definitely were trying to push something as if you wanted more. I guess I can say. I'm being careful with my choice of words because, yeah.
Even if it was like, it's all for me on my side. Wait, I'm seeing it. It's all still playful banter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just all still playful banter, and I don't know what to say else about it.
Okay, well, I'm glad that it's clarified that it's all play for banner. I guess I'll clarify to everybody else because we definitely were like, what the fuck on that day when it was going on. What the hell?
I love you, friend. Like, no, for real. I don't have no issues with you at all. So, like,
Thank you for joining Candyland. So, friend, let me ask you a couple of questions.
Go ahead. I'm up here, baby.
What was it?
Hurry up. I'm kind of sleepy. It's 2:30 in the morning. Go ahead.
Bitch, you up. You ain't got no job. Anyways, so one of my questions is, right, do you feel like yesterday your words was like misconstrued?
Got a violation. I'm gonna come on my back up. Hold on.
All right. Why is y'all playing like that? I'm trying to get the tea. I'm trying to get the scoop. And y'all being messy. We here for the drama. We here for the tea. We here for the man. Please do not report somebody because Kenny got a lot of questions to ask. Why is it lagging? So they trying to tell me to get off the app. Is that what they telling me? I don't know what to tell y'all. Let me play some music real quick, y'all. And then we're going to... I think it's still some shit to still talk about. Y'all, please send me some gifts, y'all. Please send me some gifts, y'all, so the lag will stop, y'all. Y'all already know the routine. I think it just doesn't apply to Candy and the Candyland, but it applies to everybody else. But I see how we doing it. I should stop doing giveaways. That's what I should stop doing. Major key. What's up, baby? DJ Khaled. Yeah, I go on and on. Y'all know what's so funny? And I'm going to clock it real quick. See, when other lives go live, y'all be gifting them crazy. But when Candy go live, I don't keep these gifts, y'all. I do a giveaway with these lives. I do a giveaway. But what I should start doing is actually collecting the money and don't do no giveaways like the other live creators. I'ma just collect it. But it's okay. I must have the superpowers. Last 200. So, friends, so one of my questions is, do you feel like yesterday
First of all, how you made this an interview? Hurry up, bitch. Damn.
So do you feel like yesterday, like, your words was misconstrued a lot, like, about the whole Dom situation?
Okay, so to speak on the whole thing, like, when I went when I went to Susu, was because I felt like everything in TT Kiana live, it was just a little too overstimulating for what I want to deal with that early in the morning or around that time of day, really. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait because I had already kind of peeped that for like the last 2 to 3 days that it was mentioned a couple times about be saying certain things, or like somebody was asking stuff like, oh, B, who running you around the app or whatever, blah blah blah. So I was like, no, I'm gonna do it on my terms and how I want to do it. That's why I chose to go to Susu, because I fuck with Susu already. I think she good people. Initially it wasn't a bash B session. I kept saying it. It was for me just to get up there and clarify certain things and move on. Now, how did it turn into a full turmoil of like a whole bunch of other things? I can't speak on that. That has nothing to do with me at all. Well, I can't say that. It the stuff was definitely twisted, and I guess it's because they overtalk, and that's why at the end, like, Candy, because you kept on calling me and checking on me. You was like, well, you was calling and texting me. You was like, you good, like, just talk, just say something. I'm like, no, I'm not finna keep doing the over talking thing, because I don't like the talking, and that's why I was just like letting you know, like because I told you everything. So I was like, just say it. Like, I don't care anymore. Like, they're not gonna let me talk, and I knew I wasn't gonna be able to talk because every time I tried to talk, B would cut me off, and I had already peeped that, and I already knew what that was about. She didn't want me to say what the truth was about a lot of that stuff, so that's why I didn't care. That's why I was like, no, Candy, you can just talk, because you wasn't gonna get cut off how I was getting cut off at all. Period. So when you was like texting and checking on me, notice I kept on telling you, like, no, go ahead, you can just say it, because they're not gonna let me talk. Like, I'm not gonna be able to talk. Even when everybody was in what the thing is, Showtime or whatever, I was like, no, I'm not doing it, because I should have just stuck with my first mind, which was go live, have Susu go live, and then we be able to get it all out. I kept losing my train of thought over and over and over again, because every time I tried to talk, somebody cut me off. They got a question, they got something they want to say about it. This was in there. That's not how it went. People are trying to overstretch how a lot of this stuff went, and it's very boom, 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 simple stuff. When it came down to the whole Dom thing, the only lose all your friends and all your followers. That was me still at, I ain't gonna say being brand new to Dom, but still being brand new to Messy Talk in some type of way. So for her to be, I guess you can consider it a sub, because I did use the word, oh, well, shit, if y'all say she a bully, I'm saying, like, when she come after me, because I don't never say nothing. So if you say she a bully, she gonna be a bully. Boom. It's just that simple. Friend, you had opportunities to talk. You can't keep blaming her. You let folks talk for you. I let folks talk because...
Wait, hold on, friend. Just give me 1 second, y'all. Tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen in the comments. Put that you love TikTok shop. Put that you love TikTok shop. Put your favorite fruit, y'all. Tap the screen glitching. Y'all already know the rules. Like, y'all already know. This is not the first. Y'all need a power tap, y'all. If y'all just sitting here not power tapping because it's been on 26 for the whole 25 minutes ago, and y'all still ain't power tap, so this is the reason why it's still glitching the way it is. We trying to help. I'm on 3 devices trying to control the glitching, and I'm tapping on my own damn screen, and y'all still ain't tapping. So if y'all want the mess and y'all want the tea, and y'all not gonna get it because y'all still ain't tapping the screen. We gotta be for real here. Like, I'm trying to help y'all out. I'm on 3 different devices I'm trying to host the live, ask interview questions, and then I'm trying to fix the glitch at the same time. I'm doing 3 motherfucking things like I have one thing to do. I'm doing 3 motherfucking things. Y'all pissing me off. No shade. And y'all know I don't go hard on the common cousins because y'all know I love y'all down. But y'all really pissing me the fuck off today. You say you can't tap out of the box, girl. I have three different devices, 3 different pages. So I could tap it on. I'm not tapping on my 2 pages. I'm tapping on the other one. Like I'm a comment right now. If you look in the comments, I just say, hey, it's Candy Backup. Y'all gotta pay y'all. Y'all don't see that? I said, hey, and the Candy Backup. So I'm on 3 different devices. I'm trying to gather the live. I'm trying to make sure the live is not glitching. I'm watching that. I'm doing IT shit. I'm hosting and I'm motherfucking running another live. I'm doing 3 things. Y'all can't even gift me. And then the gifts that I do receive, I give it to the giveaway. And y'all not even giving it. But y'all be the first ones right here during the giveaway. And I don't mind that. But damn, how I'm supposed to give away some money when y'all not even gifting a bitch? But I see y'all every other panel gifting and throwing gifts left and right, and they ain't barely giving y'all giveaways. The money that I receive on these lives, I do a part of the giveaway. Bray. Well, keep saving for Bray. Hopefully, Bray gives you the giveaway. That's all I'm gonna say. Keep saving for Bray. Hopefully, Bray give you the giveaway. Giveaway $500 3 weeks ago. If not 2 weeks ago. So keep giving away. give it Braid. Save it for Braid.
Sandy, do you know you in the box? And hurry up, Pepper, because I'm tired.
Y'all can don't bring nobody in the box. The box is closed, y'all. Nikki Sweet's gotta talk about she waiting for Braid. I hope Braid give y'all the money. The giveaway in here, Siobhan. Maybe you wasn't here when it was given away. Period. Yeah, you didn't. Now, of course you didn't. Gas station runs on gatherers. Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay, y'all. Since y'all talking shit, I just screenshotted the shit that y'all talking. So when I do the $450 giveaway, y'all can't participate in that giveaway. Now clock that. Now clock that.
Hurry up, Pepper, I'm tired.
Okay, so one of my questions is, Kenny, you might have to restart. I'm watching a live. It's not glitching. Which I mean, I have to restart. It's not glitching. I'm looking at it right now. Is it glitching back? Because I'm on my 3rd device and I'm looking at it. It's fine now. That's what I'm saying. They saying it's fine now. I'm looking at it right now. Okay, it started glitching now. I just see the glitch just now. Okay, so Candy. Okay, guys, I don't got time for that. So okay. So when that happened, right? Do you feel like for you as a person, do you feel like you was low key being shady, or you feel like you wasn't being shady?
Um,
Like just for the whole ordeal, like when it came from you and what's her name? B. When it came to you and B, do you feel like was B being shady, or was you being shady, or anything like that?
remember leading up into I was already kind of telling y'all what was going on with a lot of the stuff as I was there in Atlanta. So it was like narratives were being spent and pushed, but none of it was true and false. But I had kind of sensed that was gonna happen because I started putting a lot of stuff together on my own, like with how the whole situation with the girl Smoothie went. Then on top of that, with the whole I had a couple people actually before any of this stuff happened, that were, well, right after my birthday situation, people were messaging me and telling me how like just the type of person she is or whatever. And I got a couple of nice messages saying like, you know, she very vindictive, she nasty, all she do, like this is what she's known for, da da da. And I'm like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I see people for like how they are with me. So I'm gonna push that, I guess I can say like push it to the side, but it ain't coming out my eye. Like I can see it, but you know, just let me just see for myself how they deal with me, because everybody is different. Um
Do you believe? Okay, so one of my questions: do you believe that she has a three-letter word starts with an H and ends with a V?
I can't answer that because I'm not her doctor and I didn't get active with her, so I can't really speak on that.
Do you feel like they should have never brought that to the app? Like, do you feel like that shit should have just stayed off the app, like instead of bringing it into the app? Like, do you feel like we, like, as yes, we bets are off on a lot of shit, right? But do you feel like the bets should have been off on that? Like, you know, we should have kept health scare with health. Like, we shouldn't take that shit to the app like that extreme. Do you feel like they should have like held that one back, or you feel like, you know what, it's up and it's stuck to messy talks, so anything goes?
Again, I feel like when it comes to stuff like that, I don't really speak on it because I don't do this stuff, but I can't speak on what anybody would do. So if you choose to do it, you choose to do it. If you choose not to, then you just choose not to. I can't really speak on that. I personally myself didn't plan or want any of this to go this far. It was just simply for me to speak my piece on the situation and move on. That was it.
Okay. So like, do you feel like yourself like befriending B again, or like it's over with? Like after this is like the second time y'all had mad day at each other, do you feel like there's gonna be?
I would never be friend. Only reason is because, and I guess like a lot of people kind of not taking into consideration, but I understand because it's not them. But when that whole thing went down for my birthday, and I let her talk, what 2 days, almost 3 days, I didn't respond to her per se. I let it go. I just let her do what she wanted to do. I did a couple of videos where I was just like, but I didn't actually go out my way to acknowledge her and go off on her or none of that. I literally, when people came into my panel, on my birthday, I just was like, bro, I'm bringing in my birthday, bro. I'm having fun for my birthday. I'm not acknowledging. I let it go, and I let her say whatever she wanted to, and drag me the entire time with whatever she wanted to, and I didn't say anything. So when it came down to this situation, I would say that I was doing the same at the beginning too, until I was getting messages about certain things that were said and done. And again, that's when Siobhan had became included, and it's still no bad blood with Siobhan or whatever, but that's when Siobhan had became included with it or whatever. And somebody was saying that I guess Siobhan had said B come up who chasing you around the panel or whatever, because I guess she was saying it in her comments, or she was saying it to her in the comments. B was saying it in the comments to her or something like that, whatever. And I was made aware of that. But again, that was a troll page. Internet, like it be dry bones a lot of times. So I just let it go. I just let it go.
So,
Go
so
ahead.
at the Players Ball, right, like the event, did you notice that she was kind of being shady to you, or like, did you notice after you read the comment? Like, yo, Candy, he was like, let me tell you something. I was like, what's up? You said like you experienced like the shadiness after you had read the message on live. But if you have never read that message on live, would you have noticed that she was acting shady towards you?
The only reason why I say yes is because of the slick comments that she was saying, as far as like calling me fat, calling me big, and that was it. She kept saying like little stuff like fat.
Sentence. Like what, like was she like, come here, fat
She was
Lord, or
like,
like,
your
come
big
here,
ass
big
up.
bitch?
Like, bring your big ass here, or like with those terms. It had to always do with my weight size or how tall I was, how big I was, or that was pretty much it.
So that was like, so that was like in front of a group of people, or just like by
Yeah, yeah,
yourself?
yeah. It was done at Barb's house a couple of times, for sure. And then at least like a good 2-3 times. Not at the Players Ball. At the brunch, yes, and at the hotel, yeah. And it'd be like in a group setting. Yeah, classy. I don't do panels anymore. Again, like I said, but for certain people who I want to do panels for, I just literally said that I'm only doing panels
Classy,
for
not
certain
your
ones.
business. I'm getting a tea.
And Pretty Angelic, I can't say if she didn't or didn't like me because,
So wait, I'm. It just came out of no, like, so y'all be like talking or walking. She like, come here, fat ass, like just like that,
or she'll say something like you big bitch or this or that, or like,
out of nowhere.
yeah, like very random. Like I think
So
I
how did that like?
even at one point I had walked by the pool table and walked in the kitchen, and she was like, "Damn, that's a big bitch." I'm like, Well, it's giving because what did somebody message me? They was like, she keeps saying that to you. Oh, I ain't gonna say the person's name, but somebody had hit me up and was just like, oh, friend, I don't like the fact that she keep on disrespecting you. Like it's getting very disrespectful, and it was like her mouth is just a little too ruthless, a little too rude, a little too disrespectful to how she's talking to you. And that was somebody that was on the trip that had said it, and I was just like, yeah, I'm kind of peeping it. And then
No shade. So how did that make you feel though? Like just like realizing like somebody just keeps talking about your weight. I
don't care. I know I'm fat. I don't give a damn. I love my fatness. I don't care about that at all.
Mhm.
Like I can understand if I was fat and ugly, but I'm not fat and ugly. I can take one. So that didn't bother me. But it was the fact that like when I started really peeping it, it was like it wasn't like a little joking, playful man. It was like, nah, bitch, I'm taking digs. Like, oh, I'm calling you fat over
So
and over again.
was she like, oh, look at her fat ass? Was she chuckle at the end, or like it was just like look at her fat ass and like okay,
Yeah,
what did
yeah.
it
It
give
was
like
like
okay? Can
you
you
could say
give
like
me an
chuckles at
example?
the
Like
end.
would it give like look at her fat ass, or would it be like look at that
Yeah.
fat ass?
No, like the first, like it was a mixture of both. I can't say it was just one. It was like a mixture of both.
I'm not saying now, Candy. I'm trying to get this ass. Like, y'all saying that. Listen, I'm a BBW, y'all. I ain't skinny. So, I mean, if she calling her fat, then the bitch gonna call me a well, okay? So, I'm just saying. I gotta make sure I'm getting facts straight here, y'all. Because I don't wanna give y'all, I don't wanna lead y'all into like the wrong interpretation of how she did it, right? So this is why I asked the question. Y'all making me laugh. This is why I asked the questions the way I do. So like, there's no interpretation on how we can explain it. Like we can't pull a narrative after she done explained it, right? So I may ask the question 5 different times in 5 different ways, but I want to make sure that I'm asking a question so it's we making up stories. We can't fit some narratives. She can't say she didn't do it. Y'all can't add no shit into it because I done asked it 5 different ways. Y'all get what I'm saying? So this is why I'm asking. So she did say, and she did clarify that the girl had called her fat, laughed at the end of it. She did call her fat and didn't laugh at the end of it. So it was a mixture too. So she said that she didn't feel no way because she knows she fat, but she knows she fat and beautiful. She knows she not fat and ugly. So if she was fat and ugly, she would have felt the way. But since she's beautiful, she don't feel a motherfucking way. Y'all get what I'm saying? So after that, so after that moment,
So
did you?
Bone Collector kind of just said it how it was in person. It wasn't like it was just a playful thing. It was more like trying to clown you thing. That's you know what, Bone Collector? You hit that right on the fucking head. Oh no,
Okay.
I didn't get to read your question. Let me go back. Deidre, whatever the fuck. Damn, all them letters at the end.
Why I say I'm using too many words? I'm speaking English.
Pretty angelic, and that's exactly what somebody had messaged me when they said it's like she trying to embarrass you. That was the exact words that they were
Did you
using.
feel embarrassed when she did it in front of a group of people? And like when she did do it in front of a group of people, did they look at you like, let me see if she really is fat?
It was so much going on to where I didn't really pay attention to it until people started messaging me. Then that's when I started being like, okay, bitch, let me start seeing what they seeing because I wasn't paying attention. I was just having a good time.
Yeah, you could come up on the panel. I'm not letting no. I'm letting only mods up on the panel. I'm not letting Siobhan is the only person on the panel. Only mods can come on the panel. If you're not a mod, you can't come on the panel. I don't really want to have like random people. I mean, they could come in the box. Don't reject the box. Let me just vet the box and see who coming on the panel. How about that? I just want to see it, and then I'll be like, okay, you can let this person up. If you want to come in here, class, you could come up on a panel if you got something to say. Just give me a 2.2 real quick. I just want to definitely ask my questions, and then y'all can ask y'all questions if y'all have any questions. Y'all know, Comic Cousins does rule the Candyland, so y'all know I'm always.
I'm tired. Help, it's 2:45.
I know. Just stay up for like 10 more minutes. Y'all know, stay up to 3:00, and then you can go to sleep. I promise you.
Y'all, if y'all want to, like, if y'all can, at bare minimum.
No. Like, they know the Comic Cousins definitely, like, I'm all for the Comic Cousins. Y'all know if it wasn't for, like, y'all, if I go on other panels and y'all can ask questions, y'all tag me, I ask the questions. So if y'all want to come on the panel, y'all can ask the questions. If y'all want to tag me and make sure I can ask the questions for her, I'll do that too, y'all. But also, like, okay, so that happened. Like, so did you say anything to her, like, y'all stop calling me fat or no?
No, I was just saying stuff. Well, after I peeped it, this would have been that Sunday because I was getting messages, and then said person was that's when that said person had finally kind of told me like, I don't like the fact that she's disrespecting you or that she's saying like little slick sideways disrespectful stuff or whatever. And then
Stefan, you about to get out my
and then
name.
that's when I end up starting to kind of like really pay attention to it. Again, I was lit and having fun the whole weekend. I wasn't really paying attention to it for real, because it was so much going on. We was lit, we was having fun, we was enjoying stuff. So I didn't really pay attention to it until it was brought to my attention. I'm like, wait, what? And then I started looking like, yeah, now I'm starting to see it. Question. She said, I see HB and the rest of her friends do that on live and you don't trip on them. I don't trip on them because it's just like it's funny banters back and forth, but it's not disrespectful jabs to where it's like they trying to clown. It's just like, bitch, we throwing jokes. That's it.
So, okay, so that happened. So, like, do you feel like you didn't defend yourself the way you wanted to defend yourself last night or no?
I wouldn't even say defend. I just couldn't speak my truth the way I wanted to because I kept getting interrupted every time I would speak, and
Mhm.
I kind of know why. Because someone else had also hit me up in my messages telling me that this has been done before on in two other occasions that they seen, and I didn't know because again this is my first interaction with B, so I didn't get to see the other past situations that happened.
So, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes, right? And I'm gonna do a clock and I'm gonna set it for 2 minutes. And I'm gonna want you to say how you felt yesterday so you can get it out. I know like this is like different, but I really want you to get your 2 minutes out. So let me get
Did
your.
you make this a real interview? You first of all, why you ain't tell me you was gonna do all
So,
this?
okay, ready? So go ahead. Tell me exactly how you felt. Your 2 minutes is starting now. Go ahead.
First of all, I don't have no. I mean, the only thing I will say, I do feel bad for her that it got to this point and people are saying things about her like that. I didn't want to get to this point. I just want to speak my mind, and that's it. So when it comes down to that part, like I really do feel bad for that. Because I feel like that wasn't like I don't want to see nobody down. I don't care how somebody do me. I don't want to see them like all the way down and all the way broken about situations. That's just not a me thing. But I did have to finally nip this in the bud because she definitely was gonna try to repull certain things over and over again. And after I let her pull it for my birthday, I was like, nah, you're not gonna be able to run it again like that. So yeah, that's why I end up just kind of cutting it short. Now, the stuff that came out, I did not know that shit was happening like at all. Like that was some wild ass shit, like completely wild. I didn't know that was happening at all. But I do feel bad though, Nikki. You can't tell me no. I don't understand why y'all think that y'all can tell me who I am. You can't tell me how I feel about it at all. I think I even expressed it to Candy on the back end too, because it's not like I didn't care for B. I did care for B. I thought that B was a cool person. We definitely had some good talks on the back end, especially as is that a fucking armadillo? Especially on when it came
30
down to
seconds.
especially when it came down to us just like just having like regular little talks or whatever. Like she was somebody I was cool with, FaceTime, spoke to her kids or whatever, like cool peoples. Like so it was no bad vibes until it got down to every time B didn't get her way or B was upset about something. All she knew was go the fuck in and be vindictive and say what she want and sell out and you can't come back from it and I'm gonna cuss you out and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Hence why when we was getting ready to go to Atlanta after the first falling out, I went out of my way after we talked about it on Barb panel. I went out of my way to go to her and be like, hey, bro, that's not fair that we putting Barb in this situation. She want both of us to come to the party, so let's fix it. Let's talk about it. Let's fix it. Let's get it together. Only one person was the mediator between all of that, which was Nisha, and she did a good job with mediating it for us to get back cool. And we ended up getting back cool, and then it just came jab and talking about shit. I'm not gonna say we were back talking like regular, but it came with a lot of jabs because you laughing your ass off yesterday and saying stuff in these comments.
All
The
right, it's
stuff that I
over.
was saying, go ahead.
Okay, so you got everything expressed off your chest, and that's how you felt. You said
Deidre, you can't speak on that because Silly even told her herself when I seen her at Barb House, I kept on hitting in her titties and calling her fat. She said it herself. She said it
so.
herself.
So, so do you feel like You did say that you aren't gonna be friends with Be No More going forward because this is the second time.
And people can believe what they want. Again, I don't really give a damn.
Do you
Um,
regret? Do you regret being her friend the first? Like, do you regret like giving her the second chance, or you feel like